Alright, what's going on guys? PercyTCG here. I have a quick announcement I want to make. We're creeping up on 500 subscribers. As of recording this, we're at 261. So, with that being said, I want to give back to the community. I want to hand out a blue starter deck. I believe by that time, we should be able to hit 500 subscribers. To enter, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. And make sure you leave a comment down on this video. You have to comment on the video. If you do not comment on the video, it will not enter you into the giveaway. Alright, what's going on guys? PercyTCG here, and today I have another gameplay video, a best of 3. We have Fabled Beast on the left versus Red Terrasaur on the right. We're going to open up with a Paradise from the Fabled Beast. Pretty standard opening with the Nexus on Fabled Beast. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Same thing from the Terrasaur deck, just gonna come down with the Nexus of his own. Come down with the Scorched Battlefield, he's gonna come down with the Rain Needle, probably ping a life real quick, yep. And just swing in here. So we're gonna go into Fabled Beast's turn. So, I'm the pilot of the Fabled Beast deck on this game, and Fabled Beast, it's a really fun deck. Excuse me not putting a core on the Aravata here. I got a little too antsy on the Paradise and just didn't throw a core on it, so I thought I had more cores than I had, so I paid 3 for Blessed Cathedral. And then I was gonna come down with the Sword Angel, but I realized my Aravata didn't even have a core on it, so yeah. Cannot play the Sword Angel there, so I just passed turn from here, have the Aravata there. Didn't really serve any other purpose except it was a Fabled Beast that can proc the Phantasmal Paradise. So going back into Red Terrasaur's turn. He's going to go ahead and power up the Rain Needle to level 2 there, throw a couple cores onto the Scorched Battlefield, and he's going to summon the Overraptidon. So Overraptidon is now level 2, so is the Rain Needle, both 3k. Scorched Battlefield's draw 1 is online. So I go ahead and I just no flash, just block with Aravata. Blessed Cathedral skill gives me a draw. We're gonna pay 1 and just angelic pressure it. Oh wait, it's 4k because of Scorched Battlefield. Yeah. Can't do that, so we're just gonna go ahead and take it, and we'll get his draw off the Scorched Battlefield. So core, draw, refresh. Gonna go ahead and have a free Sword Angel there. We're gonna pay 1, come down with the Arcana Knight Hex. I love this card. I thought this card was bad until I looked at the stats on it. I looked at its effect, I was like, this card doesn't get much value right now. But that boy is a stat stick if I've ever seen one. Place 3 cores on the Cathedral to get the draw. Place a burst. We're just gonna power him up to level 3. Keep him at 6k, and then we'll angelic pressure the Rain Needle during main phase. So I'm just gonna swing in with the Sword Angel, because you know we don't really have anything to lose here. If he tries to Burning Force it or whatever, that's a draw plus 1 core, so he doesn't want to do that, and we're just gonna leave the 6k blocker up. So now we're in a pretty good position. We've got 2 bodies on board with 2 Nexuses. So we're pretty big chillin' right now. He's gonna come down with another Overraptidon. Overraptidon is just... the card itself, it's only good because it's a 1 cost for 1 reduction. And you can just spam them. Same with the Rain Needles, that's why Red Terrasaur runs them, is because it's just spammable and it's easy to get out. So So gonna get a swing out of the Rain Needle here. Debating on if I want to block the Rain Needle, so I just go ahead and block that one. Honestly, it would have just been better to block one of the Terrasaurs to negate the reduction that Gigano gets. Ideally, that's what you want to do. So we're just gonna early Ice Shield that because we don't want to get more draws. Alright, going back into my turn. Pay 3. And play the Alice. See, Alice is... Honestly, Alice is what... If you get Alice out, it wins you the matchup if they can't get it off the board early. She's just an unkillable spirit if you have 3 bodies on board. And she's a free block. So we're gonna swing in with the Arcana Knight. 6k BP. So he's gonna pay, or he's just gonna take it. So now I'm debating if I want to keep going for more swings here. Because I wanted to use the Alice effect to minus 3k to something, but at the same time I don't want to see the Gigano. If I see that basically having Alice on board keeps him from having, like, being able to Gigano, because if he swings with the Gigano into my Alice, I'm just gonna gain cores. But regardless, if I were to block with something else, I would gain cores from the Blessed Cathedral, but I would still lose that body. And yellow, bodies are extremely important. I'd just say in this game in general, bodies are important. Unless you're Axe Biter, you just don't care. So we're coming down with the Flamefish. So at this point with the Flamefish, I already know something's gonna blow up from it because I have no way to destroy it without, or get rid of it, I should say, without destroying it. So now he's gonna swing in with the Flamefish here. So I'm just like, I'm gonna lose something anyways because of it, so I'm just gonna block with the Sword Angel. So we will gain a core off the Blessed Cathedral. Then the Overraptidon swinging in for a 4k attack. And I just block with the Alice. And he swings in with the Overraptidon. So we'll just take that. And he'll get a draw off the Scorched Battlefield. So core, draw, refresh. So we got a God Beast in hand. Trying to see if we have 2 costs in the drop. We have the 1. So we're gonna go ahead and pay the 1 to have a freestall come out. Throw a couple cores onto him. So we're thinking about the God Beast here. So 2 cost, God Beast. Bring him down with a couple cores on him. Proc the Phantasmal Paradise to rest it and draw 1. So going into the attack, we're going to swing in with the God Beast Behemoth. Or we're going to think about it, swing in with the Arcana Knight actually. And then we're going to swing in with the Alice, minus 4k to something. We're probably going to target the Overraptidon there. Yep. So he's going to go ahead and take it, Ice Shield. Yeah, he's just going to pay the cost, pay 4. Core, draw. And refresh. Gonna go ahead and pay 2, come down with Star Blessed draw, get his draw 2 in. So we're both sitting at 2 life apiece. I don't have anything in the burst, I just have my God Beast Behemoth and my Freestyle on board. So here comes Dilophosa. So now he's debating, he's going to pay 4. Come down with the Giganorex. He sees that my Alice is rested, but I have the suppression in hand. So the suppression here helps out a lot. He's going to go ahead and Burning Force the Freestyle. So he's just gonna pass it over. Oh, maybe he's gonna swing the Gigano in. And we're just gonna block with the God Beast. Because we don't really need him, honestly. We don't want to waste our suppression on this. I guess we do. Should've just suppressioned in the first place, honestly. Because I had 3 bodies, I would have ramped the core from the Alice. The only difference is I would have an extra body on board. I'd have the God Beast on board still. And I thought the Dilophosa was level 2, it was actually level 1, so I don't get the core there. So core, draw, refresh. So we're going to pay 2 for a Hippocampo, proc the Phantasmal Paradise to get a draw. Bump him up to level 2. Pay 1 for the Arcana Knight Hex. Swing in with the Hippocampo. He's going to take it. We'll heal 1. Draw 2. Swing in with the Arcana Knight. No flash, and he's gonna take it. That's game 1. On to game 2, boys. Now here's game 2. So that game went pretty well for Yellow Fabled Beast there. Everything seemed to go pretty much as well as it could have. Maybe the suppression misplay was kind of dumb, but so we're going to start off with the Red Terrasaur here. Come down with the Dilophosa right off the bat. So core, draw, So we open the Hippocampo and the Blessed Eagle, or the Dual Eagle, sorry, which is sick. So we come down with the Hippo. We're gonna punish him for bringing the Stylofosa down. Can't block with it, so we're just gonna heal. Excuse the fireworks, it's still 4th of July weekend, I guess. Not really, that's the weekend after, but... So he's gonna come down with a burst and level up the Dilophosa, come down with a Overraptidon. So we're not gonna flash, no blockers available, just gonna take that, and he's gonna pass it over to me. Score, draw, refresh. Pay 1 for the Pentan. So we're thinking here, do we want to go with more bodies here? We have a suppression, we know we have a dual eagle in hand, angelic pressure. Can't angelic pressure anything, everything's too out of reach. So we're gonna pay 2, come down with the Arcana Knight, 4K body, just out of Burning Force range. Our Pentan and Hippo are still vulnerable to the Burning Force, but I was trying to bait him in to block with the Overraptidon here, like he did. And then I'm going to come out and just play for free and Angelic Pressure to put him down to 1k. But then he just Volcanic Breaks and yeah. And he targets the Hippocampo. So we're gonna pay 3 for a Scorched Battlefield. Place 2 cores on the Scorched Battlefield. He's gonna swing in here with the Dilophosa. We're gonna go ahead and pay 3 cores. Come down with our Dual Eagle here. 6k Dual Eagle. Set our Arcana Knight Hex to level 2 because we don't really need the Pentan ability anymore. Being at 5k is more important. And he's gonna Volcanic Break the Dual Eagle. I mean, I don't blame him. Dealing with Blessed is very annoying. It is definitely one of the better keywords in the game. So I swing him with the Pentan here. Because he's probably not going to live through the flash step, to be honest. If I left him refreshed. So might as well just ping a damage out of him. So here he comes with the Dino Man Tyrannoid. Level up the Dilophosa and the Scorched Battlefield back to level 2. Swinging in with the Dilophosa, he'll get his draw off the Scorched Battlefield. And he's gonna pass. So we drew into the Alice there. So we're gonna pay 1, come down with the Pentan. Then we're gonna pay 3, come down with the Alice. I wanted the extra body for Alice because it kind of ensures your second effect even more and makes your first effect more impactful. So we're just gonna go ahead and swing in here with the Wonderland Alice. We're gonna target the Dino Man, minus 4k to him. So he is now a 2k body. I believe it's 2k. He's gonna go ahead and take that. Not gonna have any parts of that. So debating if we want to swing in with the Pentan here. We kind of want to get the Ice Shield out of there, if it is an Ice Shield. Swing in with the Arcana Knight Hex. So Arcana Knight Hex is at 5k right now. So he's going to block with the Tyrannoid. Has a suppression in hand. He's going to go ahead and pay the suppression. Set Dino Man to 5k. Does not pay the Soul Core though. So it just trades both of them. So I swing with the Pentan because I really want to know if the burst is there, and then he uses the Ice Shield from hand. So now I know he doesn't have that burst in the burst area. These fireworks need to cut it out, man. How do you have this many fireworks? It's July 8th. Oh my, how many did they buy? So here comes the Rain Needle. And then we're gonna go ahead and pay 1 for the Dilophosa. Power everything up. So I have the suppression in hand, so I'm not too worried about it. Sometimes you gotta hold them defensive options all game, like that suppression. Because suppression in this is the exact situation you want the suppression in. The only time you should really use your suppression is if you're forced to, if you have no other option. Or if your opponent's about to make a really big play and you want to stuff the play, make sure they don't get as much plus as they should, then that's definitely a time to use suppression. And he's going to come down with the Volcanic Break, target the Pentan. So we just take that one. Swing in with the Dilophosa. And then we'll take that one as well. We want to get more stuff exhausted. Then we're going to pay the 4. Come down with the suppression. Target our Alice, and then we'll block with the Alice. So now he's got one blocker up. He's got a card in the burst. 99% sure it's not a Ice Shield because he used Ice Shield from hand. And it's only one core left in his life. Come down with the Aravada. Power up the Pentan. Aravada's pretty perfect for this. Minus 3k to the Overraptidon, so it dies. And that's game. He plays a Star Blast because he thought I played the When Summons in Fabled Beast, but I don't, because they're inconsistent. Alright, hope you guys have a good day.